Hey friend, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to dive into week 4 of our no spend pantry challenge month. And if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content. And at the end of the video, we're going to show you how we did this week. So we are on week 4 of our no spend challenge, and I recorded this as we went along this week, so that's why you're seeing it kind of a week late. But today is a really big day, especially if you live in Ohio. It is the Ohio State Notre Dame football game for the national championship. So if you live in Ohio, go Bucks. But this is a big deal, especially in our family, because college football is something that we all really enjoy. So we are just making snacks tonight. It's Monday night, and we are just having a little party for ourselves down in our basement to watch the game. I am getting ready to make jalapeno poppers. This is something that our family really loves. So I'm making the stuffing mixture. This is just a little bit of cream cheese. I take some garlic powder and some cheddar cheese and just mix it all up. Then I am slicing these jalapenos, and I have this little tool that my father-in-law got me, and it is pretty cool. It helps de-seed these jalapenos, and you can see me taking out the insides, and then I'm going to go ahead and stuff them with that cream cheese mixture. Okay, then I'm going to take a piece of bacon and wrap it around the jalapeno and then set it aside because we will be baking these in the oven. We do these on the grill a lot of times in the summer, but it is like -10 out today, so we are not going to be pulling the grill outside. So these will go in the oven. But again, we just take the cream cheese, fill it, wrap it with a piece of bacon, and then we will bake it in the oven. So we are going to bake these in the oven for 25 to 35 minutes at 400 degrees or until the bacon's crispy. Next, I am making a chorizo sausage cheese dip. I went ahead and browned that chorizo sausage. Then I had some Velveeta cheese that I needed to use up. So I went ahead and put the cheese in the cast iron skillet with it and then added a can of Rotel tomatoes, and that's it. Oh yeah, I forgot to add that I also used the other half of that block of cream cheese that I used from the jalapeno poppers to make it a little bit creamier. Next, we are going to go ahead and deep fry some potatoes, like make potato chips, and then we are also going to deep fry some walleye that my husband had caught this summer. I know, not the healthiest, but my kids love the deep fried food. So since we are on this pantry challenge no spend month, again, we are using stuff that we just had. We had potatoes, we had fish in our deep freezer that we had thawed out, and we had these other things to make the dips on hand. So it was a win-win for us. Okay, here we have our deep fried walleye. I put some cream cheese and olives together, our jalapeno poppers, there's our fries, and then there is our chorizo sausage dip. So we just finished eating all that yummy food, and we are down in our basement watching the game. And I would love it in the comments if you would put where you are watching this video from. I think it's really fun to see where everybody's located. Okay, the Bucks just scored their first touchdown, and you can see they are celebrating. But if you don't know, Ohio State ended up winning the national championship this year. So it is now the next morning, and it is super cold. The kids had school canceled already for Tuesday and Wednesday because of the cold weather. The wind chills are like -20. So we are just enjoying a slow, quiet morning, and you can see all the snow out there, and it does look cold out there. So I have a lot I want to get done today, but I need to have my morning coffee. It is very cold out, so I am just making myself a cup, but I am very proud of myself. I have not bought coffee outside of my home at all during this whole no spend month. So I'm going to start out by making my kids this peanut butter Cheerio bar. I had lots of Cheerios left over from making Chex Mix at Christmas, so I'm just going to whip this up for them. So we take 3.5 cups of Cheerios, a half a cup of honey, a half a cup of creamy peanut butter, and then 1 teaspoon of olive oil, but I use coconut oil. So in a saucepan, I'm going to go ahead and take the honey, the peanut butter, and the oil, and I'm going to put that on the stove until the peanut butter softens up a little bit. So now that the peanut butter has melted down a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and pour this over top of the Cheerios, give it a good mix, and then I'm going to put it in a 8x8 greased baking pan, and I'm going to press it down so everything sticks together, and then I'm going to place it in the fridge for at least 1 hour to make sure that everything sets. Here you can see the finished product. These were a huge hit with my kids, and it was an easy way to use up stuff we had in the pantry. So while we were doing that, our Thrive Market box came, and it is always a fun time when they come. Today's video is sponsored by Thrive Market, so thank you, Thrive Market, for your service. So if you're wanting healthy, organic, and sustainable products delivered right to your door, meet Thrive Market. Thrive Market offers a wide range of groceries, snacks, beauty products, and even eco-friendly home goods at member-only prices. The best part is it is all up to 30% off retail prices. Plus, your membership helps make healthy products affordable to everyone. Want to try it? I've got a link in the description below. Sign up today and you get 30% off your order, and you get a gift of a value up to $60 with your first order. The link again is in the description below, and your pantry will thank you. Okay guys, so I got my Thrive order today, and I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I got. I've used Thrive for over a year now, and I love having Thrive subscription because you can get great discounts on some really nice organic foods, and you also get to choose things based on organic companies too. So I first got this Thrive applesauce. My kids love this, and it is organic, and it's the resealable pouches. Then I got these Purely Elizabeth blueberry walnut oatmeals with collagen in them to take to work. I got Pop Chips sour cream and onion chips. I got my favorite, the Pirate's Booty. I got 2 bags of kettle cooked potato chips. I haven't tried these before. This is something new for me. Another staple in our house are these Thrive veggie sticks. This is another one that I love, is this Lesser Evil popcorn Himalayan pink salt. This is another new one that I'm trying. This is the Snack Mate turkey mini sticks. Another thing that I love is this Element electrolyte drink. This is one of my favorites, and it's got all clean ingredients in it. I got ground flaxseed to add to smoothies. These are something that I love. These are the Heavenly Hunk little bites, and these are just so good. If you've ever had them before, you know what I'm talking about. And then I got this Aloha bars. This is something that another person I watch on YouTube recommended, so I'm gonna give it a try. And then since I'm working on building up my strength and getting in shape, I got this creatine supplement. So gonna give all this a try. So I got all these organic healthy snacks from Thrive Market for about $150, which I think is great for this organic food. And again, I will have this link in the description below if you want to give Thrive Market a try. Okay, so now it is dinner time, so it's time to whip something up for dinner, and I'm going to go ahead and make burgers and pasta salad. So this pasta salad was just made by stuff that we had on hand. We had pasta obviously in our pantry. Then I had some peppers that needed to be used. We had some old pepperonis that we had used to make pizzas not too long ago. And then I had some cheese, and we had Italian dressing. So I was able to whip this up super quick, and then we just grilled the burgers, and easy meal. If you've been watching our videos for the last couple weeks, we love to grow outside even in the winter, and it just kind of makes us feel like we are in summertime. But you can see that we've got a lot of snow, ice, and it is bitterly cold here in Ohio. So now dinner is served, and you can see that we have a dinner guest tonight. My daughter's baby doll is joining us for dinner tonight. Okay, so it is time to cook dinner, and I'm getting kind of prepared for the weekend because I work this weekend. So I've got my basket, and I'm gonna go up to our other garage. We have another freezer up there that has all of our chicken, and I'm going to go ahead and get some chicken out to de-thaw for dinner for the weekend. So it's just a short walk to where our other freezer is, but it's pretty cold out here. That's why I am bundled up. Plus I gotta go finish taking care of animals still tonight. So I'm going to walk up here, and it's slippery, up to our other garage, and then I'll show you that deep freezer. Okay, so here is chicken from Chickens We Butchered. So I'm gonna dig through here and find some chicken thighs, and I'm thinking some chicken breasts to make for dinner. So let me dig through there and we'll put it in the basket. Okay, so I got my basket full of stuff here, and I've got vegetables in the other freezer that I will take out too. And there we go. We did some grocery shopping in our own little grocery store here on our farm. So my husband is a big deer hunter, and we are going to go ahead and make some deer jerky. So here we're just marinating the meat overnight. Okay, so now it is the next night. I had thought out these chicken thighs, and I am trying a new recipe. I'm going to make a chicken pot pie in the crock pot. So I am just taking these and placing them in the crock pot. I'm going to season them a little bit with some garlic, salt, and some pepper. This recipe came out so good, so I will link this in the description below, but I'm just adding a half a cup of chicken broth, and then you can add dried thyme or rosemary. I added just a little bit of onion powder. Then I'm going to add a can of creamed chicken, and then I'm going to add some potatoes cut up, and then one bag of frozen mixed vegetables. So because I go to work tonight, I'm going to cook this on high for 3 to 4 hours, but you can do it on low for 6 to 8 hours. So once that's done cooking, we're going to go ahead and take the chicken out and give it a good shred, and then we're going to put that back into the slow cooker. You can add Greek yogurt to make it a little bit creamier. I did not with this recipe because I did not have Greek yogurt left, but it was so good. And then we are going to go ahead and bake some biscuits. I had all intentions of hand making biscuits, but I'm a working mom. I go to work tonight, so I had to squeeze in a nap when I could, and I just went ahead and used the store-bought can of biscuits. So now I'm just going to go ahead and bake these biscuits according to the package directions. And then whenever we are ready to eat, we are just going to put these on top of the chicken pot pie mixture from the crock pot. So I'm just getting everybody dinner before I get ready to leave for work. But I just can't believe it's almost the end of January already. Where has this time gone? I feel like 2025 is just going to fly by. It's already just gone so quick. And I feel like as the years go on, time gets faster and faster. So now I'm just packing my lunch for work. My motto is don't spend money while making money, so I always pack my lunch for work. I try when I'm in midnights just to pack a light, healthy snack because I just feel like when you work midnights and you're flip-flopping from a normal sleep schedule to a night shift schedule, it just kind of messes up your digestive system. So I just keep it kind of light and simple, and I find that I feel a lot better. So if you've been watching the video this far, another thing I'd love to hear in the comments is what you do for work. If you have watched my other videos, that you know I am a labor and delivery nurse. I work a rotating shift. I work 3 12s. So some weeks I work nights, some weeks I work days, but I feel like it has been a struggle lately to switch back to night shift. I don't know if it is just the weather or winter or what it is, but it has been a struggle lately. When I work midnights, I try to limit my caffeine intake throughout the night, so I am just packing my peppermint tea and my electrolyte element powder. So tonight I am just going to make chicken drumsticks. These are again from our meat chickens that we raised this summer, but I'm going to go ahead and just season them with some Kinders. It's like a wood fire seasoning, and then place them in the air fryer. I air fry them for about 20 minutes, and I do it at 400 degrees. So dinners don't have to be complicated. As long as you have a protein, a carb, and a vegetable of some sort or fruit, then you have a nice, healthy, well-balanced meal. So I'm just making some rice here to go along with our chicken. And then we are going to have some broccoli that was frozen. So I am just multitasking as I make dinner here tonight. I'm just taking this ground beef and browning it here in this pan, and then I'm adding that Au Jus, I don't know if I'm saying that right, gravy in there. And then I'm going to chop up some potatoes and caramelize some onions, and then combine it all together with a little bit of cheese and a little bit of chipotle sauce. And this recipe was amazing, so I'm going to have this linked in the description below. In this next clip, you're going to see a little bit of an epic fail, I guess. Lesson learned, always check to make sure that there is a sprinkle top inside of a seasoning container. Wow.
We want to edit out.
Yeah. Whoopsie. So I took some garlic, actually a lot of garlic powder, and some paprika, and then I went ahead and put this in the air fryer until they are crispy brown. So now I'm just chopping up some onions so I can caramelize those on the stovetop while the potatoes cook. Then I'm going to go ahead and spread some cheese, add the caramelized onions, and then add a little bit of a chipotle sauce on top. And I did add some bacon bits in there as well. And then I have these in little meal prep containers. That way my husband and I both have lunches that are easy, delicious, and healthy and ready to go. If you've made it this far into the video, thanks for still being here. We are going to go ahead and go over our no spend tracker and how we did on not spending money this week. So stay tuned. So here my husband is just making some deer jerky from the marinade that we had overnight. And then he is just putting some salt and pepper flakes on it. We're going to put it in the dehydrator for 6 hours. We have the Denali dehydrator and we love it. And then here we have a nice high protein snack. So now I'm just filling out my spending tracker. I fill this out every week and just helps me stay on budget and stay motivated. Okay, so we are going to recap week number 4 of our no spend pantry challenge. Last week, if you watched that video, we spent a little more than we should have. Didn't really stick to our plan. So this week I reeled it back in and we only had 2 spending days. One being on a small shopping day. We spent about $33 just buying fruits and vegetables because we've been going through a lot of those lately. And then we had another day later on last week that I got my Thrive Market basket. So we spent about $208 this week on pantry items and fresh fruit and vegetables. Other than that, we had no other spending other than our normal expenses, which we're not including in this no spend, no pantry challenge month. So I think that going forward into our very last week, week number 5, that we won't need to go to the store at all. I think we have plenty here just from stocking up and stuff that we have prepared throughout the week, that I think we should be okay. We shouldn't have to spend any money on groceries. We've done really good. Other than last week, we kind of had a little hiccup of eating out but we did not eat out at all last week. So again, we are back to our no spend month and staying on track. So looking ahead to week 5, that video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the difference between our normal spending months versus this month that we did our no spend pantry challenge, and just seeing how much we actually did save. And that kind of gives motivation to continue forward with this challenge. And it really hasn't been that hard for me. Maybe it's just because the weather's been bad and I don't really want to go anywhere. So it's been fine just staying at home and cooking and baking. And I feel like I like to do those kind of things more in the winter than I do in the summer months. But I feel like if we continue this on into February, I think we can do even better. I wish that I was home more. I wish I was able to make more things from scratch, but being that I'm a full-time working mom, 2 busy active kids, we also own a horse farm that takes a lot of our time. Sometimes things just come by convenience. I buy those prepackaged things, and my goal is someday to be able to cut those things out and do more homemade from scratch things. But for right now, the little bits that I do, I feel like make a big impact in our family. So with that being said, let's go ahead and close out this video today. And next week we will bring a total amount of how much money we spent, how much we saved, and just kind of give you an idea of how this challenge has impacted our family. So thank you for being here. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that little bell so you get notified whenever a new video comes up. And I just want to thank you guys for being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye.